I'd like to welcome y'all to Q City World. This is my Canelo vs. GGG post-fight review. Last night, man, I was so mad, man. I was, around people watching it and shit. And, I was like, GGG killing this dude, man. You know what I mean? I thought, the first round, last night, man, last night I thought, Canelo won the first round. You feel me? And then, I thought he got swept for the rest of the fight. I'm like, Canelo got swept, So I go. So I'm chilling, I'm on YouTube. YouTube where you go for boxing. You don't go to ESPN at 12 o'clock and watch what they talking about boxing. You want to hear about boxing, you got to go to YouTube. So I go to YouTube, see Teddy Atlas and Stephen A. Smith. You know what I mean? And Teddy Atlas, man, was just like, man, he just pumped me up, dog. After listening to him, dog, I was so fucking mad, dog. I'm talking about, I wanted to, delete the whole boxing channel. I wanted to quit talking about boxing. I felt like I was in the most corrupt sport in the world, I was really like, fuck boxing, But I was watching the fight, I don't normally drink no liquor, man, but watching the fight, I was drinking some liquor, so I was super, like, drunk a little bit, last night, watching the fight, you feel me? So, I was like, can't do no video, Then I was on some super emotion shit, right? Like, just mad than a motherfucker, man, I went on Love One Hate One channel, was in the comment section going crazy and shit, man. I'm talking about, so this morning I was like ready, Wrote me a couple notes down, man. Was ready to go attack, Attack Canelo, And I was like, hold on, let me watch this shit one more time. Man, I watched the motherfucking fight, dog. And I seen the fight totally different than I did last night. You feel me? It's so fucked up that after the first 6 rounds of watching it, bro, I had to cut it off. I said, hold on, man. Now that judge, right? How Teddy Atlas was saying that, the promoters take the judges out to dinner and all that shit, and then they more lenient to the promoters fighter because that's how they get their job, they work. You know what I mean? They need to be kind of cool with the promoter. Man, the way Canelo was fighting through them first 6 rounds, I stopped up to the first 6 rounds. The way Canelo was fighting after the first 6 rounds, dog. If you had a slight bit of biasness about you, you could have gave Canelo those first 6 rounds. You feel me? Now I had to fucking slow it down. You feel me? So I had to record the shit and slow it down for me to watch. The shit was just like that, cause GGG was throwing a lot of shit, but he wasn't landing a lot of shit. And in the 3rd round, you feel me? After the 3rd round, Abel Sanchez was in the corner telling GGG that Canelo was pulling away. And then if you listen to the announcers, you feel me? They like Canelo winning. They like Canelo looking better than ever. You feel me? I'm thinking to myself, Canelo looking better than ever. I'm like, what the fuck going on? You feel me? Like, even when GGG had him on the ropes, man, it was like, out of 20 punches, he'll land 4. You feel me? He wasn't attacking, he wasn't accurate, man. It wasn't what I saw last night, man. I'm telling you, bro. They say Canelo did fight in spurts, but he fought like slick, man. I'm talking about, y'all watch the shit, slow motion, man. The dude was countering with combinations. GGG throw a lot of jabs, probably land out of 3-4 jabs, he probably land 1, maybe 2 every once in a while. But Canelo come back and land 2-3 shots, ba ba ba, ba 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 ba. And then he'd go on the ropes. But when he was moving like Floyd. He wasn't getting hit. You feel me? He was dodging a lot of them punches GGG was throwing, man. I'm telling you. The first round, I made a video on that. Y'all need to check that out, man. But the first round, you can call that what you want to call it. You can get at the Triple G on that one, you know what I mean? But the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, and the 6th, y'all need to really watch them rounds. Now I'm finna go ahead and watch the second half, man. You feel me? But man, that judge was, she could have been a little biased, bro. But right now, man, if I was being biased, if I was a Canelo fan, it'd be 5-1 right now. I ain't gonna lie. And I'm only on round 6. Nah, round 7. I just watched round 7 again. Canelo, he kind of, slowed up a little bit in round 7. I got to get that round. GENNADY left, but to a biased person, he could have went either way. You feel me? Because it was close. Canelo was not just, running like y'all thinking. When he was moving, he was dodging a lot of those punches, man. I'm telling you, man, you gotta slow it down and rewatch this fight, man. Now after watching the 8th round, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. GGG stayed consistent with the jab. He was working, you know what I mean? But at the same time, Canelo was in the middle of the ring, going toe-to-toe, man, throwing combination, dodging a lot of GGG shots, man, you know what I mean? It was looking real good. He really ain't started getting on the skates and moving around to like the minute mark of the 8th round, you know what I mean? Shit, really, he was dodging a lot of GGG shots, but I think GGG landed more shots, you know what I mean? I think GGG, I give GGG the 8th round, man. The 9th round, GGG, man, and Canelo was going toe-to-toe, man, and then GGG rocked Canelo, you know what I mean? Canelo started falling back, like he stepped back like, oh shit, you know what I mean? I gotta give GGG that round though. Triple G really, yeah, he beat his ass that round. That was like Canelo's worst round. He was coming forward, walking through all Canelo punches, man. So right now, say Canelo won the first, he won 5 out of the first 6, right? And then GGG just won the last 3 rounds. So now it's 4 or 5, Canelo. Let's keep on watching. Let's see. Now 10th round, Canelo came out bombing on GGG. You know what I mean? It was like he almost knocked GGG ass down. He stumbled his ass. You know what I mean? Then Canelo got tired. You know what I mean? And GGG attacked and looked like he won that round. You know what I mean? He was connecting a lot more on the shots that he was missing earlier, you know what I mean? So, you gotta get a 10th round of GGG. So now we're going into the 11th round. The fight is tied up. He 5-5. After looking at that, when I said GENNADY Golovkin got staggered in the 10th round, he really kind of he swung a punch and threw himself off balance. So he really didn't get staggered. So, but I still give round 10 to GGG. 5-5. Round 11. 11th round was an excellent round, great round. Both fighters did good, but I got to give it to GGG. He won that round. He was more accurate. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure if you count the punches, I'm pretty sure he slowed it down. I'm pretty sure GGG landed the more clear punches in that round. But Canelo did do good. I can understand somebody did pick Canelo, but nah, I gotta get GG that round. So I got it 6-5 GGG. Alright, 12th round, GGG was getting work. Canelo was kicking his ass. Man, all the way to like the minute and 45-second mark. Canelo was working GGG. Like he just came out with a whole nother energy, you know what I mean? Then he got tired. You know what I mean? But when he was tired, GG was catching him a little bit, but he still was dodging a lot of the punches. You know what I mean? GG came on strong, but I think Canelo was countering enough and dodging enough punches where I can give him the 12th round. And that damn near means that I added the fight up 6-6. It was a fucking draw in my eyes after watching it. In slow motion. It was a fucking draw. I mean, you could have went GGG 7-5. You could have went Canelo 7-5. I could see that. But it was a draw. It was a draw. Yeah, I'd like to thank you guys for coming to Q City World, man. It's been a good, exciting fight week, man. Teddy Atlas had me all, man. You know what I mean? But I'm satisfied with the fight, man. at the end of the day, man, at first I was real mad. I thought GGG got robbed, but after looking at it, you know what I mean, with a non-biased eye, a sober eye, I think Canelo did a great job, got more respect for him. I always said that if he made it to the 12th round, he was going to win. He did it, and, you know, hey, you know me, man, hey, sometimes they got to get initiated, man. He had to get initiated, you feel me? He been fighting, you know what I mean, fighters that's been, you know what I mean, catch weights, and people been moving up. Mary Khan, I couldn't give him no respect for the stuff he was doing, you feel me? But he went out there, he showed that he could, you know what I mean, withstand GGG punches, you know, and man, he stood in the middle of the ring, man. Yeah, they say he was running, man. He did good. He did real good. He wasn't running as much as they say he was, you feel me? I mean, you gotta think, GGG was the bigger fighter. You know what I mean? He had to fight like that. You had to finesse him, you feel me? But when he was moving, he wasn't getting hit that much. Until the later rounds, he started getting caught, you know what I mean? From round 7 on up, he started getting caught. 9th round, he almost got took out. 10th round, he clearly lost, you know what I mean? 11th round, he clearly lost, you know what I mean? The 12th round, he came back, you feel me? And I ain't gonna lie, out of the first 6 rounds, man, it was real close. You know what I mean? You gotta give GGG 1 out of those 6. You gotta give him 1, you know what I mean? You gotta give him 1 out of those 6. But I swear Canelo probably won 5 out of those first 6 rounds. You know what I mean? He only needed 1 more round, and I think he took it with the 12th round. So I give it a draw, man. You know, you can go back and watch it. You make your decision, but I'm boxing, and I'm satisfied with the draw. You know what I mean? The lady who called the fight, the way she called it, 118, 110. I don't know. That's crazy. That's crazy. But I'd like to thank you guys for coming to Q City World, and you need to check out my I just made a couple of little videos of round 1 and round 2 slow motion, where you can see, you know what I mean, the shots that was connecting and the shots that was missing. You know what I mean? It's punch by punch. You know what I mean? So y'all can, you know, first round, I don't know, man. It's iffy. First round, real iffy. You know what I mean? At first, when I watched it, I said Canelo won that. But now, after watching it, you know, I don't know if he won the first round like I thought he did. But, yeah, man.